Toothpaste popping off. I gotta move a couple things. Need a little bit of room. A little more freedom. Oh, it's a long day at work. I'm tired. Just got done making dinner. Oh, I just realized the one thing I was going to unbox to you or say here, because my assumption is hopefully Lady Draco joins the chat. She sent a package. Gonna unbox it. But the big one here, speak of the devil. We got the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon handing out. Shoot. A Kaz? Right? A Kaz. I'm gonna go with that. Hey, Shadow. I don't know a good way of angling this without showing addresses. I guess if I rip this part off, we'll get to the blue eyes in a second. Because my wife, it's funny enough, it's an unboxing. It's my first real impression of the figure. My wife's actually already opened it, so that's why it's currently out the box. But she was kind enough to put it back in the box for me so I can go check it out. Oh, yeah, no. Shoot your shot. But I got your package here, Lady Draco, and I want to get that open too, because you mentioned you kind of want to go over random things that are inside the package. Do you still have your Burning Godzilla? Yes, I do. Hopefully you're not asking if it's for sale, because it's not. But I do. I still own the original release Monster Arts figure. Okay, I think we're good. Also, what is even this box? It kind of looks like one of those wine boxes. So you're getting some fancy drink sound. But before we get into that, though, we do need to get into the showcase piece of the evening, which this is the Mondo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon soft vinyl figure. I don't know it. Oh, I like that on the back. It actually has the attack. His attack and defense. I don't remember if there's anything super fancy about it. It's just my wife really loves the Blue Eyes White Dragon and the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Saw this thing and went nuts. Because she also really likes, for Godzilla, is the Marmot style figure. So this is just 100% up her alley. Oh, any defects? Not on my original release. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but no, I don't think I remember having any issues with that. It's still one of my favorite Monster Arts. So, I think it's good. If anything, the only one, Destroya stands out because the wings were really fragile, and the evolution set for sucking so much. But Burning, on the other hand, no. Depends on the defect. Then also sometimes it's hard to get them things replaced, especially if they're older releases, because it's just you're probably buying it from somebody. Yeah, this thing is sweet. It is massive. This thing is like an X plus size. Yeah, that's the other thing too. The box is actually really, it's got a nice shimmer to it. Not the craziest, but it's got a bit of a gloss finish to it. It kind of is sort of reminiscent of the card in a way. It's even got the level up top here. Hammer item. She would murder me in my sleep. Oh, you got the newest one. Okay. The dorsal spines of Switch. Yeah, I can see that happening. Especially with that's the problem with some newer Monster Arts figures, is they've been having a little bit more issues than some. I guess it depends on how much it bugs you, but because it's a new release, you could probably get it returned. I would imagine pretty easily, depending on where you got it from. They should be able to hopefully swap it out for you. Oh, for sure. Like I said, it all depends on how much, if it really bugs you. If it's one of those things that's just like, it's gonna say, if it's gonna stay on your shelf and just kind of be whatever, then it's kind of whatever. But if it's gonna stand out like a sore thumb, then yeah, I would just go with the replacement. I'm sorry. It's how YouTube sets it up because it's my phone. I can do vertical, but then everything's really weird. Like it won't transition well, and I just didn't feel like hooking up the laptop. I'm gonna be honest. Getting it out of its little cardboard prison. Now into the plastic prison. Oh. This thing's got one thing going for it. It definitely has that new vinyl smell to it. Oh, it's so blue. God, this thing is shiny. Also has a really loose arm. It's not broke. Because it's just kind of like it pegs in there because these guys can rotate. It's just this one is like comically loose. Because I remember my wife mentioned it. So that's why I kind of just jumped right towards it. Because I guess when she got out of the box, it wasn't even on the figure. It was just kind of it was just hanging out the bottom of the package. Not a major deal, but I'm probably, because of my daughter, this thing's gonna have to stay in a cabinet somewhere. Yeah, it's pretty similar to Ghidorah. It's between that or because I think the problem is just like the connecting the whatever you want to call it, the piece of the nub that's expanded so that it pops in and stays in isn't that big. But yeah, this thing is so blue. It's got blues, metallic silvers. It's got some red paint job inside of the mouth. The eye's a different color blue. A little bit of blacks for the detailing on the top of the head. Are these guys posable? Oh. So these guys can shift. Do you do anything? Not really. Wings do anything? No. Tail? No. Oh. He's got a nasty little paint scuff on his nose, though. Right there. It's missing a little bit of blue paint. So I will say one thing I noticed getting this guy out the package is there wasn't any real protectant over top the figure. Like there wasn't any like plastic film or anything. So it was just like it was in the plastic clamshell and shipped out. Which probably shouldn't have hurt it. But then again, our box got a little dinged up. So in turn, Blue Eyes here is a little dinged up. Actually, yeah, he's got a couple of imperfections. Top of his head's got some paint missing on it too. So that's a little frustrating. Now this one's got a little ding on the paint. Which also kind of sucks because this guy's been paid for a little bit and like took forever to ship out too. Oh yeah, yeah, it definitely has wings. That's for certain. I like the pose though. The pose is really sweet. Yeah, not too shabby. It's also got a little clothing going on down there, and I don't know what that's about. It does just have the one tail, that's for sure. So, positives, looks cool. In terms of sculpt, this is pretty sweet looking vinyl. But it definitely has a few quality control issues between paint scuffs, loose arm, and such. So, that sucks a little bit. Granted, if I could match that paint, I don't think it'll be that hard to fix. Just sucks that I have to fix it. It's pretty much the two of the three heads who got a little bit of ding. Now he's kind of just missing some blue in his face. Like he's just got gray plastic going on there, and then the other ones have really nice blue going around the front of the face. He's just kind of the odd man out. Which I guess makes him look a bit more unique. It's not super heavy. It's a vinyl, so it's got a little weight to it, but funny enough, Mr. Marvel's Juggernaut here weighs about the same as this thing. Like, honestly, if I probably put him on a scale, he probably actually weighs a little bit more. Pound for pound wise. This guy's not too bad. Yeah. I was going to say, is that release or is that... Do I got a brush hanging out? I got paper towel. It's the closest thing. It's got kind of want to get something in here. So I think there's some mold release on the wing. Or the paint scuffed. It's one or the other. Okay, it's wiping off. That's fine. Next question. Am I just crazy? Maybe that's mold release on the head? Nah, that's scuffed. Yeah, this is gonna have to be finding like that similar shade of blue and then just spritzing it a little bit. What do you mean? What happened to Ortiz? I was saying he was in some of the Underpart reviews recently. Also, going to be in some of the newest ones, like the McFarlane one he popped in. He's in. Plus, he's busy with life. Also, we're going to be starting a video game channel. It's just going to be all like any video game content because we used to post it up here periodically, and then it kept kind of hopping back and forth. I decided just to make a new game channel, and that is going to be where Arnez is probably going to show up a lot more on because it's a lot easier for Arnez to record and stream video games. So I just made a channel not too long ago so that he could do that. And then I'll pop in and do stuff too. Because I'm also thinking of just deleting all the game stuff on here and transferring over to that channel. And probably just like, maybe just making compilations of some of the ones and then hopefully finishing some games that we started over here on that channel. Some of it's just like because the way the YouTube algorithm, it affects the channel. It does. So as much as I would like to do it, oh hey, I haven't looked. Where the fuck did this come from? So I was looking for this thing for freaking ever, and it's just sitting there. I've vacuumed this room since I've been looking for this thing. Where did it come from? Because when I initially was working on stuff, I started moving the vent and completely forgot about the gizmo hanging out up there. So he fell off and I lost this piece. And I was like, okay, it was just somewhere on the floor. Moved everything around, vacuum, cleaned everything, couldn't find this darn thing. And now I'm just looking at it just sitting next to the light. It wasn't there the other day because I was moving the lights around. Okay. I swear to God, that ghost in this house likes to hide things on me, move things. Could be fighting. Okay, well, anyways. Next on the agenda, since I'm a little bit bummed about the blue eyes now, Granted, it's more Jessica's thing, so it just sucks because it's probably not worth trying to get a hold of them and be like, hey, figure's kind of baned up. Oh yeah, no problem. So Lady Draco sent us some stuff for commissions purposes and random things. And she's going to go over reason why certain things are in this box. So I figured since we're here and she's here, we can kind of figure this. What the hell? Okay. Slightly confused already, but we'll just go with this. So I've seen we got some Ionics, How to Train Your Dragons stuff. It's old How to Train Your Dragon stuff. Yeah. How old? 2014. So there's the storm. There's the Nadir, the Monstrous Nightmare, a Zippleback, Stormcutter, Toothless, and Grunkle. Okay, a lot of sub-skips. All right, cool. That's pretty neat. Funny enough, Casey will probably really like this. Okay, next on the top portion of the box. I was gonna say, are they all like that? So we got the 2002 Hyper Godzilla King Ghidorah, which you do have to assemble. It is the Showa version. Also got Godzilla, looks like the 1954. I was looking at the sags. I'm like, there's more people on the line. There's wood. Which I do see there's a bit of wood in here. George from Gremlins 2. You know, I saw this and I thought Daffy for a second. Video putting those together. Probably. That's not a bad idea. So we got Frankenstein, the NECA one. This is black and white Frankenstein? Okay. So I don't think I've seen the front of this box. Also, it's so glittery. It shines. Funny enough, I don't actually have the original one that I did a video on a while back. So that's pretty cool. Oh, that's probably why it's glittery. Got some dowel rods. There is a Kiryu. It's got a bunch of, I'm assuming it is, wow, kind of smells nice, if I'm gonna be honest. This is the Bandai Creations, yeah? Oh, there's his tail. Ah, that's why his tail's like that. It's got a dowel rod. He's been repaired. It's like Filca powder, something like that. I use it for 3D printing stuff. There's Mr. Blue Guy here. Kind of looks like the Hong Kong version. With a bit of stuff. Oh, that's where it's from. I figured it out. There's a jar of stuff in here. Oh, hey, an airbrush cleaning kit. Sweet. Always down with that. Keep dropping this guy's lower jaw. Yeah, I dig him. Arr. It's pretty cool. Oh, I was gonna say is you have okay, so it's dual ball joints. Okay. I see you started in the process of making posable. So is that those new fingernails? I see there looks like to be a nail down here. Is that a oh, okay, it was a tooth. I'm assuming it's tooth. Do I see two in here? I don't see two. Afraid to pop that in all the way. We're gonna do it anyways. Yeah. Oh, so is that what I'm doing with them? Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Okay. And then there's also this. Some wood rods. Those are fences for the dinosaurs. What dinosaurs? Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, I'm better now. Oh, cool. Well, appreciate the stuff. Well, is the Mecha Godzilla anything special? Am I doing anything fun with them? And this one's gonna be Venom. Funny enough, I think I have an extra head laying around. Green Lantern Kiryu. Okay. That remind me once we start getting the stuff going. Cool. Take the George. He's so angry looking. Oh, I was gonna say, does his eyes open? It shows on the back here that you can mess with the. Oh, it's the back of his head. You can move the eyeballs around. You hear Ruth screaming upstairs. It's my little girl. She likes to scream when Jessica's changing her diaper. Don't know why. She doesn't do it for me. Me, it's like giggles and we're having a good time. My wife, it's like the end of the day, or like end of days. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger just ripping into that thing. It sounds like. Yeah, I was gonna say. Also, I don't remember a Green Lantern Kiryu. It's also the murder. Also, Casey didn't really get a nap today, so there's also that going on. Like I said, one of these days I just need to soundproof my office, like get some of the soundproof padding, because I actually have space that I could do it in between the boards. So one of these times I get like some extra money, we'll do that. But I'm poor. Channel doesn't get as many views as it used to, so it is what it is. It is getting as many views as it was like back in 2022. Yeah, we'd be set. Also, I probably wouldn't be living here anymore. We were making pretty solid money at that time. It didn't stick around for super long, but it was great when it was there. Good times, good times. Also, these guys are sweet. I actually didn't have any of these ones. The little dudes. I feel like we should open something up. Yeah, let's open these guys up. We'll check them out. Oh no, there's more stuff. Comes with candy. I forgot. For sale only in Japan. How old is this? It just says 210. Oh, that's probably the expiration date for the candy. So it's probably February 2010. Steve donated. Don't tempt me. Yeah, it's pretty old. God, it's older than it's older than my youngest brother. This 15-year-old can't. Oh, yeah, a little over 15 years old. It's been hard. I would like to get back to doing action figure news, but it's just like having time to do it. It's sit down and film. And it's just like the amount of work that goes into those guys and the way the views have been for a lot of this stuff. It's hard for me to merit it. And I do have fun doing them. So it's not quite that. It's not like, well, I hate doing it and it doesn't get used to availability. But it's kind of like akin to like some of the Stevie toy rooms. Like we've done a few of those now and they're just not really taking off as well as I hoped. Especially like how many people are clamoring for us to do more of them. And then I do more of them and then just... It is what it is, you know? But... It's got like a little piece of rubber I'm going to have to cut off. It's actually got multiple. He's also brown. Must be like this. He's supposed to be like the suit accurate version, I'm assuming. Do I got nippers around here? I know I had... Did I have an Exacto blade? I grabbed one the other day because we were doing an unboxing and I kept yelling at myself because I was using the Exacto blade and I should just be using the other thing. Now I don't know where that Exacto blade went though. Hold up. Let me stand up. Survey the land. I don't see it. So we will use cheapy knife. Let's see how that works. Thanks. Yeah, like I'm trying to keep up with those. Like I just put out a new one yesterday. Trying to get one of those like every couple of days. Just to kind of showcase stuff that's around here. I gotta do one of these days when Casey's taking a nap. I gotta do some for upstairs. All right, got the arms off. Get the one here. It's so weird because it's just like soft rubber. Yeah, I might take a little bit of a bigger chunk out of that than I wanted, but also just recently watched Good Boy. We watched that today. This okay horror movie. Still a little confused about the whole story of it, but it was alright. It's not Shudder. It's pretty much a horror movie from like the perspective of the dog. Alright, got his arms attached. Poor Scylla thinks he got fired pretty much. I actually like the skit that we did for the Deadzilla for the October. I'm trying. I want to get one done for the end of the month. I think might be something I work on maybe tomorrow because we got those 16 one eyes in. I kind of want to do something with them. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't amazing, but it was fine. It was different. Like I said, I have no idea what that ghost thing was supposed to be. Like, I'm still kind of confused on like what all that was about. I don't want to get into spoilers in case somebody wants to go watch it. Oh, okay, so I gotta connect spines. Right, that came off really easy. I'm just gonna brute force those. Call it a day. I brute force all these. Why wasn't I doing this sooner? I'm trying to be nice about this. You can just eat the damn things. Hey, Canadian. Canadian Syrup Goji. I like that name. That is a solid name. So left, right. So this spine should be this spine, which means this one should be that one, and then that all hooks into there. That looks right. There's a little bit of gappage, but who's counting? So here is Brown Godzilla. It's got some really cream colored spines. And like the most Mr. Ed teeth. I love it. That one's pretty sweet. Mashed potato spines. It's very festive, right? He's ready for Thanksgiving. I just got the stuff for our Halloween or not Thanksgiving dinner. I wish it was Halloween dinner. Then we got Ghidorah. Why is Ghidorah doesn't have all that excess rubber hanging out? It's got a little bit. More candy. Also expired. The same month of February. Granted, I assume these all came out at the same time. I'm so curious. Because it's just gotta be sugar, right? Ah, tempting. Please don't eat the candy, throw it out. But I got to know. It's a good idea. It's usually my go-to with a lot of random Burka things. It's just like, you're just going to get used for spare parts, especially if I'm going to be replacing it. So this is hard plastic. So that's confusing. Unlike Mr. Squishy Meatloaf Godzilla. 1991 bingo movie. Oh, I have like a Godzilla candy dispenser upstairs that still has the candy in it. Which is surprising that Casey hasn't gotten a hold of it. I like his little tushy. Don't mind me. Oh. So, the opposite problem is he's hard as a freaking rock. And I'm actively kind of scared because I don't know if he's supposed to be this hard. Because I was trying to apply some forcing here and I could feel it crunching a little bit. This one might take some heat. Oh, I got that one in. Was that the right wing? The right one? Oh, no. Well, I don't know if I got the baby D's and the right baby D's, but I'm like 90% certain that's the wrong one, but whatever. Whatever. Oh. Problem is, he's so spiky. Unlike Godzilla, he's a little bit harder. Ugh. Alright, so that's in. Can I get this in without too much qualm? God, everything's got a crunchy sound to it, and I don't like it. Actually, you can see there, like it's crushing the plastic there. Okay, yeah, I'll probably have to try to heat that up to make sure I don't break that thing. So we'll see how that goes. Wet. It's been raining all day. Temperature wise, not too bad. It's actually been pretty cool. Okay, I won't eat it unless somebody donates money. You donate money, I have no qualms. Oh, I don't know if anybody else saw the smoke coming out of this thing. This powder's just been smacking around here for years and years. Oh, it I say it didn't smell good right off the rip. Like it definitely smells kind of turnt. But then there's like some fruity after smell, and I don't know what it is. Like there's some kind of I don't think it's citrusy. It's kind of it's kind of citrusy. Kind of reminds me of like a tangerine in a way. Yeah, no, ain't about that life. I just got over being sick of throwing up all over the place. We're cool. So appreciate the stuff. Super sweet. Yeah, if you guys would like to see me, I'll put these together. I'd be down for that. Well, actually, I can't put them together. It's for ages 6 to 14. I'm sorry. Too old, it would seem. Ionics. Oh, it's okay. It's a Spin Master thing. Oh, there's video instructions and more at dragons.ionicsbricks.com. You think that's still a website? Check your PayPal. Please no. Oh, I hate you. $5. You think I would do something like that for the low cost of $5? Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, I'm gonna check out this other bag. Maybe it doesn't smell the same way. Still had the same smoky effect. Oh, that one's a little stronger. That one's 100% stronger. I don't know if that. Do you think it's a good or a bad thing if it's stronger? Because I would think the stronger smell means that like the flavors like more intact. Thankfully, I got a drink hanging out right there, so worst case scenario. Okay, I guess we are going with the other one. So I just realized I have all that powder all over my hand, so I don't think I want to touch. So I probably should just pop it in from the bag. Okay, be honest, wasn't that bad. Yeah, it's definitely like a tangerine kind of taste. Tangerine with a little bit of aftertaste of cardboard. Because you get hit with it, you're like, oh, that's kind of like a mildly pleasant taste. And then it's like instantly turns into some kind of cardboard. Blah. Get over here. I need you. if Steve gets sick. I only did the one. Like the fun thing is, it just disintegrated as soon as I bit into it. So I could even spit it out if I wanted to, which is cool. I'm gonna wake up and not be able to feel my face or something. But that was fun. Fun for $5. I said $5 get. I was gonna say it doesn't even get me McDonald's anymore. It's depressing to live in America at this time. Oh, I remember when I was a kid growing up, where you go to Taco Bell and for $3 you would be set for the day. Get yourself some chili cheese burritos. $3 got you what, like 5 of them? You're just set. Good times. Hey, Andrew. Alien Guts, Kaiju Girl, and then the answer would be yes. I'd have to see what the conversion would be for Zatan, but I would think that would pretty much cover the majority of the Slenderman, not Slenderman, the Springtrap dude. Once he's all put together and painted, they probably cover him for sure. I don't know about the diorama. That one's up in the air, but I would say it would definitely cover him for sure. Between the resin printing and painting. Oh, which I really need to get the sizing that guy, because I still haven't got my printer, and so I haven't worried about it because I can't print at the moment. Hopefully I can write that round tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Pay 240, right? Nope, I just missed like early 2000 prices. Early 2000s was great. Where you get like cheeseburgers from Burger King for like $1, McDonald's like I actually had a dollar menu. Like that's just what I lived off of for the longest time when I moved out. It was just like random dollar menus off of stuff. I'm just spreading it out. It was great. Trying to think of other stuff though, because I remember. Oh shoot, it wasn't a good idea, but like what was it? It was when the game Army of Two came out, and I went to play. I bought it to play with a buddy, and I remember buying like 3 McDoubles, some McChickens, a large fry, and a shake, and still being like under $10. And remember being like, man, I shouldn't have spent that much money. And now it's like that doesn't even cover a value meal anymore. Arby's roast beef. Yeah, you have to say I used to go there a little more when they would do like the 2 for $5. A little while back, and then they upped to like 2 to 7. And then they got rid of all the cool stuff from it, so it's just like pretty much a roast beef sandwich you can get on it now. So I haven't been there in a minute. That Arby's kind of sucks around here, anyways. Especially the one like closest to my house is horrible. Like the quality of the food is dramatically different between each day. It's pretty bad. The one at the other end of town is okay, but I ain't gonna drive all the way down the other end of hopefully get some solid Arby's. Those guys sweet. I would do say him just like standing on the table over there, really awesome looking for sure. Like I said, just annoying about the paint job problem. Like he's even got a scuff right there. Like how did that even happen? Old jingle to good mood food? Yeah. Oh man, talking about food always makes me like reminisce about stuff. Like there was when I growing up, I worked at a pool store, and there was a restaurant just like because it was a really small town just outside of our town, and it was pretty much the pool store, a cemetery, there was a flower shop, a couple of restaurants, and like a general store and a bank. That was the town, right? And I worked at the pool store, and the one restaurant when I was there growing up was like my favorite restaurant I've ever been to. Only because they did the best patty melts I've ever had. And you could get patty melt cheese fries. And the French fries that they did were like the double fried, where they would like bread them and fry the fries and then put the cheese on them. I don't know where they got their cheese sauce from. If they made it or got it from somewhere, but it was like the best ever. And you get it with the patty melt, so you can eat the patty melt and dip it in there. And the patty melts are also like super like overtly cheesy and caked with onions. And it was so good. Probably the reason why they went out of business because just like it was just so exorbitant for like what you were paying because it was like just normal like Coney Island kind of pricing. And I missed that place. That place was sweet. Then the rallies that we had here for a short time. Rallies was cool. Rallies was also cheap. I like cheap. No, I'm hungry. I just ate, so I'm good. I could talk about food for a while and not feel bad about it. Oh, because another food thing I missed growing up when I was little, because my parents were divorced, so on weekends I would go with my dad. And some of my fondest memories of going with my dad, because it was just kind of usually I would go with my dad and I would usually just get left with my grandma while he went and did stuff. So we didn't really hang out that much. Because the only other time I would be with him when he's working, because he worked on a farm. So I would just be like mucking around the farm while he's doing stuff, or fishing. You would go fishing, and then I would muck around fishing. But whenever we would go, we would always stop at this party store, and they would have these things called pizzeria chips, and it's pretty much like a Doritos, but they're more fluffy and pizza flavored. So there was like a pepperoni and a cheese pizza and stuff, and they were the best chips ever. And they were only around for like a few years from what I remember, but they were amazing, and I miss them dearly. Uh Yeah, Kmart was a big thing when I was growing up, and then it just died. We had one here for the longest time, and then growing up, because like Kmart was like I don't want to say low end grocery store shopping, but at least like for our town, I would say it was pretty high end when it first came, and then it eventually just became it was like the cheap grocery like I don't want to say it, the more grimy grocery store. And I remember a time when like Walmart was the nice one. And now it's like Walmart in our town is like the grimy grocery store. Grocery like place to shop once Kmart disappeared. And then it's like Myers is like a close second. Target's you're a bit more sophisticated if you work if you shop at Target. Oh, that'd be sweet. I'd buy a real feel one. Yeah, we got a couple of good burger ones around here. We got one that's just like it's down the road, and it's just like it used to be like I think it was like a tattoo shop that got converted into a little restaurant, and it's just like some dude runs it. His wife like does like takes the orders. That you can't eat there, but you can order. And it's probably some of the best like slider style burgers in town. They're so good, and they're for pretty. They're like probably some of the cheapest burgers too. Because you could get like 12 cheeseburgers for like $15, but they're like slider style. But they're I don't know if I got a good box for comparison, but it'd be like it'd come in a container like this, and it have like 15 burgers in it. And they do like a Big Mac style and such. That was more expensive. Like you don't get as much for that price, but they're really good. I hear the subs are good there too. I haven't tried them, but the burgers are pretty cool. Yeah, we made Swedish meatballs with egg noodles. So we did Swedish meatballs in the slow cooker and then just poured in some egg noodles in with it before it got done. Ah, it's so good. Casey likes it. Oh yeah, the tender. Yeah, him. He's pretty sweet. I like him quite a bit. I love that you can move his eyeballs. They shift around. You can be like, excellent. Or you can be angry. Maybe angry, kind of looking off to the side. Just be like, or he could be like, Senpai noticed me. You know? But yeah. No, he's pretty sweet. I dig him quite a bit. He's about like, yeah, Gargatos. I always want to say his name wrong. Gargantos. I still said his name wrong. But I feel like he's one of the ones I didn't think I was going to get my money's worth out of him. He's pretty solid. Juggernaut's pretty good too. I've been pretty pleasantly happy with the majority of the figures. Some of them can maybe use like a little more paint, but I ain't gonna complain. If anything, the only thing I kind of don't like is the wires only go like so far on the arm, so you can get a good bend like here, but you can't have them easily fully wrapping around without like just using the friction of the arm here and then just bending the arm in. Like that's one way to get it to wrap around. And then if you take random anime girl, stick her in there. That's pretty much what most people are doing with this thing. As you probably should be. They just like I get that. But then again, they're like meant to look like from the video game. So them being a little more shaded would kind of benefit that. And it's not even really the paint job. It would just be like if they had like each came with like special move stuff, I think would be sweet. Because some of it's just like it's the character, cool. And then you get like Captain America has like the blast effect on his shield. Wolverine has the slashes, and then it's like Samurai has a sword. Even he comes with a little spiky ball, dude. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it good because I still want to get like a little bit of painting done before I go to bed. So I can say that I made some progress on some commissions today. So that is what I'm going to shift my focus to. But I don't plan on streaming it. I'll probably just work on painting a little bit and call it a night. Or I might work on Orga. Orga's the other option. Sculpting on Orga a little bit, and then I can paint tomorrow. Undecided. I'll figure it out pretty quick though. But you can help us defeat those guys just by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. Also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, and Facebook. Guys, like keep up to date with channel and donate. Really would appreciate it. Because I also wasn't planning on streaming this long, but we got chit chatting about food. So I'm always down for that. Food is great. It's like food and Godzilla. Can't do much better than that. But they did make a Godzilla 2000. Or you mean like a different line? You mean like the smaller figures? I was going to say he was handing out around here. I don't know where anymore, though. Where's Godzilla? I got some dinosaurs there. Some Mortal Kombat guys. I still have to review those. Your box is here. I know he didn't make his way into there. I thought he was still just hanging out by the table. Guess I'm wrong. I don't think I took him upstairs. Let's see. Is the critter? Oh, he's just behind me. I actually got a commission for this guy showing up here in the near future. It's just one of those custom heads that few people do. Repainting one for a guy. So that'll be cool. Looking forward to that one. Oh yeah, for sure. But if you'd like to pick up some collectibles for yourself, link in the description for Entertainment Earth and Cowkiss, depending on what you want. Each shop kind of provides your own unique needs. Entertainment Earth's really good if you utilize their free shipping and for stateside collectibles like the Marvel Legends dudes, the Street Fighter guys. There's new ones up for pre-order on there. Cowkiss is my go-to for like the highest because you get them a lot sooner than most everybody else, which is really nice. And you can save 6% off your order code Steve Cowkiss at checkout. I spy Dutch. As you do. Ultra Chopper Arnold Super Squad. Is that you, Raz? Is that still your thing? I was gonna say, where is Dutch? Yeah, he's down here. I get used to looking up here because that's where he was for the longest time, and then I adjusted some stuff. So RoboCop moved over here, and then they got condensed a little bit more. So like the Terminator stuff's over in the corner there now. Oh, thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate it. Any other stuff? We got a Patreon if you guys like to help support channel that way. $1 gets you early access to Underport reviews. $3, there's a Discord. We also have a new t-shirt shop, which I totally don't have the link for in the description of this video stream. But if you check the channel out, it's up there. We got a Dashery now, which is a TeePublic. So if you guys like to get our logo on some shirts or hats or fanny packs, there's quite a few things. I got to order a few of them for myself. I'll probably do that here in the next couple of days because I like to order a hat and probably some shirts for Arnaz and I. So we can stream with them. Might have to put the gaming one on there too since I had to make a logo for that. Might as well. Something about the gaming with the Geek Chest t-shirt. Okay. I was going to say, I'm assuming because I was like, somebody found this stream that is Arnold dedicated. Pretty impressive. And just like peg the Dutch in the random corner. Oh, yeah, because that logo took me surprisingly more time than I thought it was gonna. Because it's just the logo that I made, and then I just put gaming with and like a arcade style font. The backdrop I messed around with for a bit. Because I'll be honest, I did a little bit AI. I was messing around with some AI stuff and just wasn't really liking anything it was doing. Because my problem is like if I'm gonna utilize it, I don't want it to look like it still. So I was trying to keep it generic, and then it still just was kind of like, so I opted for the gaming channel. I just took some sprites from the NES Godzilla game and used zoomed in shots of that for the banner, the back part of the banner. Thought it looked good and kind of conveyed it. And I like the colors that we got it through. So I ended up using that for that. So it's good times. Good times. So I was thinking about trying to do the chess with maybe holding a game controller, but I was like, it's a little too much work. And I think just having like the same logo, but gaming with, and then it helps to tie the room together. That it's us. They are heavy. They get to be pretty honky. I was about to grab that guy, and then it just occurred to me. I'm like, no, he's a Jazzware. I think this is the Jazzware one. Yeah. Oop. So did you cover up the copyright? Oh no, it's the Playmates. Okay. Oh, he's got a little scuffing on the plastic going on. What'd you use to paint it? Did you spray paint it? I'm assuming. That would make sense for why the paint's kind of chipping. Like spray can paint. Apple Barrel. Oh, okay. Huh. It's just kind of like the way it was chipping just seemed very very spray can. Okay, well on a high note, it'll be pretty easy to get to remove and adjust accordingly. Can't figure out what I'm gonna do with the head. We're just gonna resculpt that whole thing or what have you, and then resand those parts down. Oh yeah, 12-inch Rodan be dope. Okay, all right. So that's why it's okay. It's because spray paint, the base, the primer. Okay, that makes sense. Well, if that's the case, if it's a primer, I'm still surprised it's kind of flaking when you just like using my nail. I kind of figured it would stay on a little better. It's kind of the whole purpose of primer, to be honest. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next stream later. Tomorrow should be a review. Funny enough, it's gonna be. I know not a lot of people are gonna be as into it, but it's gonna be not them one specifically, but that style of figure. There'll be the video for tomorrow, and then actually I got the box still hanging out here. So you guys have ever watched ReZero? Run and ram from that. They'll be tomorrow, and then we'll see how that goes. Because like I said, I don't think I'm going to do anything Thursday, so I'm going to try to aim for Thursday. Will probably be another unimportant review. More than likely one of the Marvel Legends I just got done reviewing. The Gargantos, more than likely. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.